tempo. Experience is tempo related. If you slow the tempo, there's a different experience than if the tempo is key. Do we have any musicians here? Yeah, you know the importance of tempo. Tempo, frequency, all of those are relevant. And that phenomena exist within a certain frequency of tempo. So in that way, as we work with time another way, as we begin to see time as tempo, or time as rhythm, or time as pacing, and instead of focusing so much on the content of the time, we regulate the flow of the experience of time, we affect and influence the content. You can do it with time, you can do it with pitch. As you speak to your people in a slower, more calm, deeper way, they can tune into this station and send their donation. 230,000. Tempo, timing, pitch, they're all influence that is separate from or in addition to content. Encouraging is that we recognize a phenomenon are occurring within a larger field of time, in a larger field of space. And if we can begin to appreciate the context of time and space in which content arise, and we begin to regulate those dimensions of time and space, we affect and influence the quality of the lived experience. Now, that's not usually how the self knows. The self knows things that are separate from itself. The self knows that it is separate from that, so there's a self and a that. And there isn't an appreciation, the self does not have an appreciation for the larger field of time and space, which is supported and is the context of experience. As we appreciate the field, we begin to access a knowing that is not the way the self has been taught. It's not the way the culture, the language, or the times, or the family of origin has taught us to think. But as we appreciate these larger dimensions, the dimensionality that's vibrantly alive and completely open, what if space were alive? What if space were alive? And as we receive the breath, to receive the living presence that infused and supported our being, then every breath would have an animating, enlivening quality. And we might feel fully alive. We might feel completely open. We might enjoy a certain vibrancy of being. It would be another way of knowing.